Hey guys, this is Cam315 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another My Hero Academia manga chapter review for you guys as we continue on against the Battle of Shigiraki. And this chapter is very controversial on the standpoint of a character decision that one character makes, but let's get into it. Anyways, we started the chapter off. Now we know the last chapter had it to where Shigaraki's body was absolutely mutating again, and his family's heads were starting to form on his body. Now, we get a monologue from the narrator saying Tomura Shigaraki's body was grouping around for its optimal form. That optimal form seemed to be a bloated mass of fingers forever seeking destruction. A form that overwhelmed the world around him and kept everyone's at arm's reach. But the heroes managed to best that form. So the narrator goes on to say, at the end of the day, the heroes still end up winning this fight. How that happens, I have no idea. Because this guy seems OP as shit, and it's going to be interesting to see how they defeat Shigaraki and save the day and somehow get the society back to normal. Continuing on. Thanks to erasure, he couldn't heal the accumulating damage to his body. That plus the stress and panic afflicting his mind gnawed away at his essence. And all of a sudden, the narrator says, and his body turned into a new ideal form for this particular moment. Now, in the unofficial translations, they called it his apex form, but this new form, I'm guessing you could say, I don't know what the official name for this form is going to be called, but it absolutely looks grotesque. It's just like a form of like hands like surrounding, like creating like some sort of like shield for Shigaraki, and then just as arm chunk of Shigaraki is just all the different heads of his family. And like I said, he's got hands around his face, his body. It absolutely looks insane. When this gets animated, this is gonna be looking crazy. Now Mirio goes in for an attack, but Shigaraki absolutely just smashes her back, punches her, boom, down for the count, done. Insane. All of a sudden, this wave attack from Shigaraki happens. It ends up hitting Tamaki Amajiki. He's down for the count. Then all of a sudden, you have it to where Nejire tries to get involved, but Nejire, guess what, gets countered. She's down for the count. And all this, Mirio's like, nah, Mirio's just looking at all this freaking, destruction that Shigaraki's doing and everything. And he's getting to the point where he's getting fearful. And Shigaraki passes Mirio by saying, I now know that you have nothing. Pretty much saying, Mirio, you're nothing. You can't do anything. Shigaraki goes on to say, you don't get to fix what I already broke. All of a sudden, we have Best Genius end up leaving Bakugo's side. And he starts using his cables, but Shigaraki managed to destroy that with fairly ease. But the thing is, Best Genius make the mention of the fact that clearly what Shigaraki is in is a defensive form that is rejecting everything. But like I said, Best Genius gets taken down for the count too because Shigaraki just destroys the cable. And in the meantime, Mirio is just freaked out. Like I said, everybody's taken out. Best Genius is taken out. Miriko is taken out. Nejire, Tamaki is all taken out. He pretty much, Mirio is the only one left standing. And, Mirio's like, this really can't be it. This can't be the end. And he's just thinking, he's like, the future is this a future you saw for me, Night Eye? All of a sudden, Mandalay starts talking on the comm, and she's like, listen, we have to open the barrier for 2 seconds. Give us 2 seconds to open the barrier. Just keep him busy. Now, Best Genius is like, 2 seconds? I don't think we're gonna have enough time for that. Because for us, 2 seconds is an eternity. Now, Mirio's just like, what should I do? What do I need to do? What the hell, man? And he has a flashback moment to Nida, and Nida was like, Mirio, just keep smiling, dude. A world without smiles and humor has no thing. And you get one of kind of the more weird, shocking chapters or placements where, as Mirio's doing this, you think typically Mirio's gonna have this moment to where maybe he does it. He holds him off for those 2 seconds. Shigaraki after those 2 seconds. But he does do that in a way that kind of is unexpected. And Mirio pretty much shows his ass to Shigaraki. And he goes on to say, full moon's rising tonight. It catches Shigaraki by surprise, and he's like, what the fudge? And all of a sudden, you get a full page spread of Deku with block whips right then and there around these pillars. There, with Fajin surrounded around him. Shigaraki looks up, sees Deku. Deku's right there. Shigaraki looks at him. Deku charges in with a smash, and the chapter ends off with Deku giving a hit, looking like he's knocking Shigaraki on his back as the chapter ends. No break. So yeah, Deku pretty much is back in the fold. We see in that one panel where Deku shows up, the fighter jets that were fighting alongside Star and Stripe ended up getting there. Those were what was in the distance that Deku saw that helped him get there fast enough to UA to help everybody. And right now, we got main character Deku versus main villain Shigaraki about to do battle. That's where the chapter ends off. So that part of the chapter was absolutely badass. It's kind of honestly one of the badass, like, you know, moments for a main character of a series to show up and freaking take storm. So it's me interested to see how Deku does against Shigaraki, who seemingly enough is OP as absolute shit. But man, it's gonna be crazy. So Deku's gonna start his fight against Shigaraki more than likely one-on-one, because who else is gonna help him unless Mirio joins in the fight? But whatever. And before I end the chapter, speaking of Mirio, the reason why it's controversial is some people don't mind what Mirio did in this chapter. You know, other people did mind it and they don't like it. Personally, I'm of the opinion of I didn't really like it. I understand. Mirio has to do whatever he can to stall for time. And that was probably the best thing. It stalled Shigaraki and it caught him by surprise. But I really did not like where this joke was placed. Like, we're in the final arc of My Hero Academia in a very tense situation, very serious situation. And not Shigaraki, Mirio's just going to show his ass. Like, when I first read it, yeah, especially when I read the unofficials, because I read the unofficial translations first, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm sorry. To me, it's stupid and it's a unwarranted way to ease tension or, you know, lower the tension. Now, I heard something similar like this happened in Naruto, in the final arc of Naruto, the original Naruto series. And some people didn't like it there either. I don't like it personally. For me, in a very tense situation, I just feel like it's not warranted to have that. And you can feel opposite of that. I'm not gonna judge you if you like this decision. My opinion is, I don't know what Horikoshi did there. It makes me feel that Mirio's even more of a joke than he already was. You know, like, I don't know. I just don't know how to feel. This really demeans the Mirio character. Mirio was built up to be a badass. And slowly but surely, he's kind of been a background character. Now, mind you, I know he isn't and that's what he is. He is a background character. And mind you, I know he isn't the main character, but at least, don't make a joke out of him. But that's just my opinion, not mine. But that's all I wanted to say. Other than that, it was a fine chapter for the most part. I'm definitely looking forward to see where the next chapter is gonna go. But Deku's back, and he's gonna start his fight with Shigiraki to pretty much save Japan. So yeah, but anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. If you guys like the video, leave a like. Put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's manga chapter for My Hero Academia, as well as hit the subscribe button if you want to get more My Hero Academia content or any other anime content I upload to the channel. Till then, guys, stay safe out there and have a good rest of your day. Peace.